With the growing market of mobile games and Nintendo dominating the majority of the handheld market with its 3DS, it's been a rough few years for the PS Vita since it first launched in 2013. With a declining list of games coming out for the Vita that isn't on the PS4 as well, and the lack of a AAA presence, is it still worth buying a PS Vita in 2016? Well, I for sure did. What's up guys, it's FunForChu here, and here are the top 5 reasons why I bought a PS Vita in 2016. Right off the bat, I'm not going to compare the slim model with the OG model, but instead, I'll leave a link down below in the description comparing the two. And I know I am the reason why the Vita failed and I don't belong on Vita Island. That being said, let's move on to the top 5 reasons to get a PS Vita in 2016. Number 5 is more affordable than ever. The one that I got was a very good deal for around $140 for a practically new PS Vita with a carrying case and games on it. But you can also get a PlayStation Vita for around $159 to $169 depending on the model and bundle. And I'm sure you can get a lot cheaper on Craigslist or Amazon. But you can still buy a relatively new PS Vita slim model for around $160. There's also the PlayStation TV that retails for under $45, but you have to hook up to a TV and use a DualShock controller. For that, I count the PlayStation TV as a whole other entity, but for the PlayStation Vita, the price has now dropped, which is easier on the nail to bite, which I don't think that's the right saying. So yeah, for the PlayStation Vita, and with its current price drops, it is now more affordable to own one and buy the games. But there are some drawbacks, but I will get to those reasons later. Number 4 reason to get a PS Vita is because of PlayStation Plus and its free games every month. There's not much I could say about PlayStation Plus, and if you're already a member, you know that with PlayStation Plus, you needed to play online multiplayer, and every month you get free games. Everything from PS4 to PS3 and of course the PS Vita. You might not be interested or may not play it right away, but you might as well claim it because it's free, and who doesn't like free stuff? And you'll have something to play in the future if you do decide to get a PS Vita or a PlayStation TV in the future. Not all games are bad games as well. You actually get good quality games and with good reviews, so you might as well claim it while you still can. Number 3 are the exclusive JRPGs. There are still exclusive games that are coming from Japan and being brought over to the US on the Vita. There are Sword Art Online games, Digimon, Cyber Sleuth, Danganronpa, Persona 4 Golden, Freedom Wars, and so much more. So if you like JRPG games and Japanese games in general, the Vita has a large library of games that will give you endless hours of fun. Number 2 is the system itself is gorgeous. But here are the reasons why I got the original OLED screen, and not because it was the only one I could find with a very good deal, but here is the reason why I got the original OLED screen PS Vita. The colors are more saturated, which can be a bad thing for some. Some of the colors might be too bright or overexposed, but that's rarely the case. The graphics on the Vita is amazing. Every game has crisp lines and textures versus games from the 3DS where honestly I kind of get annoyed with the jagged lines, and I don't really use the 3D on the 3DS whenever I played it. There's actual heft to the system as well. There's actual real Gorilla Glass similar to those screens on smartphones and iPhones, and it feels really nice in the hand, and it feels like it can take a beating. Though I don't want to do that because the screen on the Vita is really amazing. Because it is Gorilla Glass, it's less prone to scratches and damages compared to the hard plastic screens on the 3DS. And I'm not trying to knock on the 3DS, but honestly, it is the most similar way to compare the Vita with another handheld console. The buttons and triggers on the Vita is very well built, and the dual analog sticks moves very well, but can be a little tight sometimes, but it's neglectable after playing a while. Honestly, I think the thing looks sexy as hell. Before I get to number one reason why you want to get a PS Vita in 2016, here was my reason why I never did get a PS Vita from the start. And remember reason number 5? Well, it wasn't like that in 2013 and 2014. The unit itself was freaking expensive, and at the time I couldn't afford it. But not only that, you also had to buy and use Sony exclusive memory card peripheral. And at the time, those things were freaking expensive, and comparatively today, it still is. But if you like everything I said thus far, and the Vita and its peripherals are more affordable than ever now, here is my number one reason why you want to buy a Vita, and that is of course the games. There is an awesome library of PlayStation Vita games now, and depending on what you want to play, the Vita might be the perfect system for you. Want to play indie games on the go? Then this PlayStation Vita is the perfect system for you. There are a vast amount of indie games like Hyper Light Drifter, Axiom Verge, Thomas Was Alone, Hotline Miami 1 and 2, and more games coming soon. There's also some good AAA games like Uncharted and Killzone, and of course you get cool Japanese games like Persona 4 Golden, Freedom Wars, Danganronpa, Atira, and Final Fantasy. Sure, you won't get anything like Pokemon or Animal Crossing, but honestly, nowadays I want to play games that are actually more, I don't know, difficult in that sense and has a bit more substance. So yeah, the Vita library is not something to snuff about, and it has something for everyone. Here's an honorable mention to get a PlayStation Vita, and before it was for the remote play, where it was only originally available on the PlayStation Vita and PlayStation TV. But with a recent update on the PS4, you can play PS4 games and stream it to your PC and Mac. Other than that, the remote play on the Vita still offers a unique experience where you don't have to carry a computer and controller around, and everything you want to play is in your hand. That about does it. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and leave a comment down below telling me whether you guys gonna buy a PlayStation Vita or not, or if you already own one, what games are you excited to play on it. And for more fun content, be sure to subscribe down below, that'd be greatly appreciated. And for the latest news and updates, be sure to follow me at FunForChu on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also, I am on Snapchat, where I be posting some few stuff that I've been doing and can't wait to share with you guys, so yeah, be sure to follow me there as well. As always guys, have a wonderful day. I hope you guys like this video. I'm FunForChu. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!